Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey of love and living a heart-centered life. And yesterday I was sharing about the song that came on the radio that was I Believe in Miracles. And then, of course, what was brilliant was then that I had messages from people just to say that that was such a synchronicity for them, because it was... they also heard a song about miracles on the radio. That was my best friend, and also thank you for your comment, because so I've said about Anthony before and read out his play on here, but he also was I Believe in Miracles features in his book at the end of the book. So it is like really lovely that's what I mean about when we share our messages, then we share that although you might think that you're doing this on your own, and quite a lot of it feels like a very solitary journey, because probably most of us, most of the people in our physical lives don't really understand. But then we have this community all over the world where we can, basically share the experience, and it doesn't sound crazy, and it is okay that people understand synchronicities, and you can share in sort of the wonder of that and the kind of like, whoa, that's crazy. And just a beautiful way of seeing how all the signs and the messages come through. Because yesterday it was the card 33, which is the number of the Ascended Masters. And actually my friend, she messaged me and said, Jesus, because it was about like the synchronicities were so crazy, but she started with Jesus like that. And I was like, yes, literally, the Ascended Master Jesus is wanting to lend his support to us. And you think, that's another thing that you think, whoa, that's so insane. But, what's insane? What is that? Normality, there is no such thing. Like everyone's experience is their experience, right? So the card for today is this. How do you feel like you've been ghosted by your twin? Do you feel like you've been put into this freeze? And I've shared that this has happened within my dynamic. I went through a spate of meeting out with my twin for a little bit, and then it's all gone very quiet. And why is that? Because we've been told we've got to ride those waves. So there are twofold. How do you feel like you've been put in the deep freeze? And if you have, then the reason why that is because you've got to learn to ride the waves. Because what's coming after the waves, once you've learned to ride the waves, what's coming after that is you are holding that light out. You are the talisman, 49. So the talisman, holding this light, holding the path to follow. So again, beautiful message, because it may feel like, how many times do you feel like you've been put completely on the deep freeze, and then there's like no sign of the twin, you don't feel their energy, or maybe you were in contact, then you're not in contact, and then suddenly you don't feel their energy around you so much. Even in the non-physical sense, you don't feel their energy. It feels like, oh, this is a connection gone. But then it's really is about riding those waves and being a guiding light, learning to follow the inner light. So I am going to read 49, because 49 is the talisman about whereabouts we're heading, basically. So, and that is important to always remember where we are heading. So where we are heading is this. So a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success that you seek. So wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey, and it helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you. For you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You have learnt your lessons and earned the right to your success. So it is, like I say, if you're finding yourself back in that space of like, you know, not thinking, oh, what's going on? It's coming around to those places again and then realizing that you can move through that energy pretty quickly, and you can sink into that heart space much quicker. And all of the kind of skills that you use along the way to work with your energy, to release the fears, to release the doubts, to do your practice of, whether that be, for me, it's always walking, releasing energy as I walk and doing it intentfully, releasing black bricks as I go along and imagining a golden path that I'm walking onto, taking in the golden energy, letting go of all the bricks as I walk along, and then leaving all this black bricks, which is all of the fears and the anxieties and the worries and the it's not going to happen, and that it's not happening quick enough, and abundance isn't going to flow. All of those things that we tell ourselves, because we're human, and because we're like crazy little human beings that always want to jeopardize ourselves. So I'm going to read, this was on letter 139. So I'm going to read letters 49 and 139 from book 4. So let's have a look. So 49 first is this. You are an ocean of love in my heart. You hold the key to the wisdom and passion of the universe, the secret to true love, the power of what the true love vibration can do to our bodies, our minds, and our souls. You blow every other relationship I've had out of the water. I feel like I've fallen into the deep end, and for the first time I'm learning how to feel, how to love, and how to be in love. Notice that it's all about the water, and what we're learning to do, ride those waves, was in the card. So it's like I'm learning to swim for the very first time. I wish I had the courage to dive right in and get immersed in our love vibration, for us to go right in under the water, to go deep, to go all the way. That's what I wish I had the courage to do with you, but I'm scared, really, really scared of taking the jump. And that's definitely something that I resonate with when I feel like if I go through a spate of seeing my twin, like maybe 2 or 3 times we meet up and then pulls away, and I feel because from him it's because it's almost like he looks forward. I sense that it's like he looks forward so much to seeing me, and then wants to see me all the time, and then he pulls back again, because then there's that fear of so, you know, like that letter says, it's a fear of, actually, God, am I going to have to dive off the deep end one day, or shall I just shut this down, you know? So yes, I very much relate to that. So letter 139 is this. I feel you next to me. It's almost like you are lying next to me. I can feel you put your arms around me and pull me close to you. I feel our bodies wrapped around each other. How is that possible? Why do I only feel this way about you? Why is it only you that does this to me, that makes me feel this way? I didn't think any of this was possible. I didn't believe that 2 people could connect so deeply that they could feel each other when they were physically apart. It's true. We are connected by the heart and soul. It's true. We are connected in a way that is so deep. I don't understand it, but I do know you are ingrained in my soul forever. Wow, that's the truth, isn't it? There is no sort of explaining it. You are ingrained in each other's souls forever, because that is the purpose of these connections, to wake up to a soul connection, to wake up to expand the mind out of this physical dimension, to expand the mind into the soul and go on a soulful journey of love. So there we go. That is the message for today. Thank you so much for making comments against the video, for liking the videos, for sending me emails, for coming to me for the services that I offer, which are healings, readings, channelings, and the books. And yeah, because again, without any of you, then this channel would not exist. So thank you so much. This is goodbye from me and from Bowie, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.